Randy had just left a toxic work environment and was feeling hurt, defeated, angry, depressed. He's always been able to vent to me, and we can usually solve our problems together. I provide a little comfort, but I was also angry about the situation. This time I couldn't help him. He needed someone to talk to who would take the burden off me so I could deal with my own feelings. I told him, "You need a Stephen minister." And he said, "Get me one." I called the church, and he was paired with a wonderful gentleman who was just what he needed.
Jeanette has always been my sounding board, but that was what I was not needing this time. I did not need to be comforted. I was angry about the ends justify the means value system that I had confronted. The Stephen minister assigned to me was someone I knew and respected. We had our first meeting here at the church. Listening, in my experience, is the most effective gauge to measure real issues at play. It is also the most difficult talent to master. My Stephen minister listened intently as I poured out the anger I felt for the environment I had found myself in for a period of 4 years. The wrongs I felt I'd suffered were not even a significant part of the issues I was dealing with. My Stephen minister sensed that early in our Stephen relationship. He developed and implemented a plan. We met once a week here at the church in an out-of-the-way place for an hour, more in some cases. We opened with prayer. I would then talk, sometimes not for very long, and things I needed to resolve always came to the surface. His small amount of questioning allowed me to see results I wanted to strive for. We then closed in prayer, asking God for guidance, and with me committing to a level of accountability needed to achieve the results I wanted. These were not feel-good sessions. These meetings were serious and frank discussions about some of my innermost feelings. People who know me know that discussions with me are mostly me talking and them listening. In the end, however, I learned a lot about myself and my view of my fellow man. My Stephen minister and I have continued to remain friends these many years. I'd even cheer up every time I see him. In all of these years since my Stephen minister and I interacted, I have not heard one thing of the discussions in those meetings that ever came to the knowledge of anyone, even to Jeanette. That leads me to believe that the people involved in this ministry are discreet to a fault. It was that assurance that gave me the confidence I needed to move on.